Harvard professor looks at the regular fast radio bursts from space and he believes it's aliens. Quote, "I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens," end quote, is the quote by Giorgio Tsoukalos that launched the 1,000 memes that will probably be on his tombstone. Now, while Tsoukalos has somewhat backed away from the saying, another scientist picked up on the philosophy, if not the actual quote, and applied it to the interstellar comets and asteroids, unexplained radio signals from deep space, and other strange space phenomena. That scientist is Abraham Avi Loeb, theoretical physicist, professor of science, and the chair of Harvard, the astronomy department. Loeb has previously stated that he's open to the idea that the cigar-shaped interstellar asteroid Huma Huma could be an alien spaceship, saying, "The more I study this object, the more unusual it appears, making me wonder whether it might be an artificial-made probe which was sent by an alien civilization." More recently, he's been studying the fast radio bursts that are being discovered at an accelerated pace now that astronomers have better equipment and no longer have to rely on after-the-fact analysis, and they know approximately where to look. In 2017, Loeb speculated that fast radio bursts are signals that extraterrestrials are using massive laser beams to propel some form of giant light sail-powered ships to traverse the stars. Loeb defends the idea like this. He says, "Science is not a matter of belief, it's a matter of evidence. Deciding what's likely ahead of time limits the possibilities, and it's worth putting ideas out there and letting the data be the judge," end quote. That sounds like a throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks type of thing, like this kind of an astronomy and astrophysics, but that has not stopped Loeb when it comes to fast radio bursts. And the theory seems to be reinforced when astronomers recently discovered repeated radio bursts coming from the same source were able to trace a few back to their galaxy. However, the patterns seem to be random, not the kind one would expect when propelling a ship through space, and that changed last week when astronomers revealed that FRB 180916, which had recently been traced to a medium-sized spiral galaxy, is sending its signals in a regular, predictable pattern of bursts and pauses in 16-day repeated cycles. Altogether now, it's aliens. Yes, predictable patterns of bursts and pauses in 16-day repeated cycles. But at the moment, we do not have a smoking gun that clearly indicates the nature of FRBs, so all possibilities should be considered, including an artificial origin, he says. In an email to Futurism discussing the discovery, Loeb threw his alien stuff against the wall once again to see if it stuck. He's right, the regular repeated bursts from FRB 180916 are not a smoking gun, but they're the kind of signals one would expect from a civilization sending propulsion power to a sailing ship traversing the galaxies. I wonder if FRB 180196, the ending of 16, has to do with the fact that these signals are coming in every 16 days. Anyway, that's just maybe my coincidence in looking at this. So, Avi Loeb is the highest respected theoretical physicist in the fields of astrophysics and cosmology, with an obvious emphasis on theoretical. Many of his theories have eventually been proven, such as his prediction that there are stars moving near the speed of light throughout the universe. He doesn't have wild hair, a fake tan, and his own television show. In other words, he's not meme-worthy, but he just may be worthy of attention. At the rate new fast radio bursts are being discovered, he may be proven right on this one too. So if that happens, which will he change first, his hair or his tan? This is by Mysterious Universe on Humans Are Free. I'm assuming the comment about the hair, the crazy hair, and the tan has to do with George Tsoukalos. who's Greek, and that's why I'm trying to pronounce his name properly. All right, tell me what you think about this. Are these fast radio bursts alien signals, or are they just some star that's repeatedly doing this every 16 days? Very strange. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.